that John Windermere. In order for us to get started, can we have, does anybody feel like telling us their first childhood sort of moment when they realized they did something wrong? Where they did, like, they got in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, we got someone.
Will you come up and talk to us?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Will.
Let's go for Will.
Hi. Hey.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so it's a pretty simple story. I was in the grocery store, I was maybe, I don't know, 5, and I stole a pack of Rolos.
Really?
And I think I might have asked, can I have them? And then no, just right by the checkout.
Yeah,
and I just took them.
Oh,
and then I made it through the door, and then I just kind of took out the Rolos and started trying to eat them.
And you got caught?
I got caught, and well, no, I got my mom caught me, not by like the store.
Oh.
And then she flipped out and became like this big moral thing, so she brought me back into the store, and I had to talk to
She turned you in?
She dragged me, yeah, she turned me in, basically.
Wait, you were 5 and she...
I don't know how old I was. It was really young.
Okay.
And took me back to the store, and then the guy gave me like some crazed lecture, like about how, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks, right? Like,
it was pretty bad. I felt really bad, yeah. But also I was kind of concerned because I thought that I thought that the technology of the thing was like foolproof. So I was like surprised that I'd also like, from then on I was like, I can do whatever I want.
You wanted to get caught.
You wanted to get caught. I thought when they scanned the thing, it like released some kind of secret thing. So, but that's just not true.
Oh.
So you learned you can get away with it.
I learned you could possibly get away with it in the future. You just can't tell your mom.
So you thought that there was something magical, like it was stuck in the store?
I thought this might even be true. I still don't know, but I thought like that there was like a thing you had to walk through. You know, like at Best Buy or whatever. You can't. Right. But I thought
like
apparently
a magnetic field.
Exactly.
When you cross through it, it says.
If it hadn't been scanned.
Could be on magnetic field to mama. Like, did mother treat you differently after this? Or?
Yes.
I don't know. I'd have to.
Tell us more about your mother.
Would your dad have turned you in?
No, he wouldn't have. He probably wouldn't have. Well, he probably just wouldn't have noticed.
Even if you were eating the Rolos in front of him.
Yeah, he just wouldn't.
Did you ever steal candy there?
No, I didn't. I probably 20 years went by before I tried to steal something again. So
What did you steal?
Since.
Because full disclosure, I used to steal DVDs. So I
never went out into full-on like shoplifting, but I probably stole like some stuff. You know, I don't know. I can't think of anything right now, but I've definitely stolen.
But it took 20 years.
Yeah. I was a good kid. This was like the first bad thing I'd ever done my whole life, and I didn't do anything bad again for like 10 more years after that.
If you'd gotten away with it, would you have kept stealing?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh wow.
But I think about it every time I eat Rolos.
What is it, David?
Eating candy with you is my favorite thing. Because Mom left us.
Mom was sweet like candy.
She was my sweetheart.
See, you just use it as candy, but with me, even though it tastes like candy, it serts, and it's preventing my bad breath. So that's why I get 2 things done. I get the pleasure of candy with the adult benefit of fresh breath.
Can I just say that Mom was never as complicated as you?
She wasn't. She was simple.
Yeah.
Which is why she couldn't take you. You're a very, very complicated young boy. And you've pretty much driven me out of my mind. But because I operate on many levels, I'm able to put up with you. while your mother chose to cut and run.
I mean, you tell me this now, Dad. I mean, like, if you had told me when I was 15, I could have become more similar for her. I'm sorry that this is to you and her.
Don't you think it's a little late for that now?
I mean,
She's gone.
you're still here with me.
Yeah, because I'm required to be with you.
It's not love anymore?
If I were just to take off, I would get it for child abandonment since I'm the last parent around. I'd go to jail.
Sometimes I think it's better that way if you just left me, Dad. It's like that. It's not a pure love for what we used to have. You seem like you're becoming simple on me, Dad.
Sometimes I just wish I'd turned you in when I had the chance.
Junior, come in here, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your principal called
Yeah.
while I was at work
Yeah.
and told me that you were stealing school supplies.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
I just liked the pencil.
Lock the pencil?
I liked the pencil, liked it.
Oh, you like
The pencil.
Listen, since we moved down here to
Okay,
Georgia,
yeah.
I know you've been trying to fit in with all the kids. Stealing things and picking up southern accents, but I want you to know you don't have to do that, June.
It just makes me feel more comfortable is all. It's just
June, why don't you have a seat with Papa, okay?
like that, but a little different. Okay. I will have a seat with you. Have a seat. I will have a seat. In a safe.
I'm just.
So I've been telling the kids you beat me.
Does that give you some sort of credibility?
It gives me a lot of cred on the playground. They begin to feel pity, and they give me pencils.
What it sounds like is that you're stealing pencils according to your principal.
I steal. It's. I found that when they said he beats me, and then they started asking why, and I needed a reason, so I turned to theft. It amused you a little bit. I saw just a little bit of twinkle in your eye.
You know, it's very complicated being a young child in Georgia.
Yes.
I want you to know I empathize with that.
Thank you.
My family, we grew up in Japan.
You never told me that. That's a big secret. Now,
We moved around a lot when I was a kid.
when did you get rid of your Japanese accent?
Junior, it wasn't until 20 years later that I realized I don't have to live this life. So I shook off the Japanese accent and took off my sumo belt.
Yes. That's so cool.
Daddy really needed to fit in, Junior, okay?
No, I know that feeling.
It was a stolen sumo belt. I stole it.
I'm living the family legacy right now. I could be learning so much from you.
You could be. So I want you to listen to me, and I don't want you to follow and waste 20 years of your life, Junior, okay?
I hadn't even thought about this going that long. I just... No, you're right. I had not thought it through.
It could happen.
Just stealing pencils and stuff. I'd like to think I'd upgrade to other stuff, but yeah.
And if you're going to steal, just don't get caught. I think that's the bigger
Wait, I just get the math. When you met Mom, you were a sumo wrestler. She thought you were a sumo wrestler.
That's right. I was a sumo
Is
wrestler.
that why she left us?
That's
When
exactly.
she found out you were a sumo wrestler?
Hey, look at this. Look at this. Employee of the month, Jen Smith. That's me.
So proud of you.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great?
That's great.
After, oh my gosh, after 3 years at that company, 3 years of showing up at 8 o'clock.
You work so hard,
every
and you
day.
work all those late nights. and,
Every night I was staying there late, and they
Every
finally
night.
recognized it.
I did get
Employee
lonely.
of the month. What, honey?
You deserve that. I got lonely. No award for me. I got lonely.
But don't you understand? They finally recognized all my hard work. All the nights I denied you sex so that I could go into the office and finish up reports.
That's worth that gold star.
Oh, I know it is. It is. I mean, sometimes you work for
Man got needs.
You just think that they don't even notice you.
And you know, you don't feed a dog. Dog's gonna jump the fence.
feel like you're making this all about you.
It's about us. It used to be about us, now it's about me and
Okay.
somebody else.
Frank, I understand it being about us. I don't like you indicating it being about us and then merely pointing to your waist. I think that's very displeasing.
Some people like it.
Well, you know, the people at 3M, the company in which I work for, like it. That's why they recognize me as Employee of the Month. I'm sure.
Sarah Baker across the street likes it. She didn't get no certificate. She appreciates us.
You cheated on me with Sarah Baker?
Sarah Baker knows that I exist.
Sarah Baker is 56 years old.
She's a woman! She got more experience than you could dream of. She's got more talent than her little pinky.
I don't understand. I don't understand how this can be happening. I read all those books about marriage, about putting your marriage first, about having a career, about having it all. I don't understand why you're leaving. Like that doesn't compute. That doesn't compute. I went to work every day. I went to late. I am perfect. I have always been recognized for being perfect.
And I have no place in that. I cannot fit in that.
Prisoner roll call, line 'em up. It's come to my attention that one of you prisoners in here have done something real special recently. There's not a name written here, just an act, and I would like one of you to fess up to it before I have to ask all of you who did it.
Well, sir, I have gotten individual mints on everyone's pillows in those cell block D and C, so that might be me that you're talking about.
Incorrect, James.
That might have been it. That could have been it. Or it could have been the fresh baked brownies that everyone found in their lunch yesterday afternoon,
Those were some
courtesy
nice
of my
brownies.
Chef by Mail program.
I've not shipped anybody in 3 weeks.
What?
I've not shipped anybody in 3 weeks.
And we've all noticed.
We all noticed.
We all
You're
appreciate
here.
Thank you.
We all appreciate that, but that's not what's on my list right here.
My mouse had babies and I gave everybody else one of the babies.
I think fun,
Thank
Eugene.
you.
It's so cute. Oh,
They're good little mice.
it's so cute.
You all are very disappointing right now. I have a list of something really impressive here. And it's none of these things. Is it you?
Oh yeah, pick on the black guy.
Statistics say it is.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, I got some big news. I just passed my GED in prison.
That's exactly what's on this list right here. Congratulations. You get to be freed out of this prison.
What?
Couldn't you take a ship?
I ain't shit nobody!
No. That's a good behavior to not engage with.
Very good
The
behavior.
shivving
Didn't
stops.
give me nothing!
It was a master's in shivving. I don't know if that matters.
What?
It was a master's in shivving. I don't know if that matters. I should have worn. That was me. I'm sorry.
You all are pieces of shit.
I just said somebody we should be going.
We should be going. Sorry.
Oh, hi. How's our son doing?
He's a disappointment, but
Wow.
that's to be expected.
You know, yesterday I saw a daisy and I just stared at it for 5 hours. I just love looking at the beauty around us.
It must be so great to be so simple.
It is. It really is.
Because I just think about our goddamn son and what a disappointment he is all the time. And I think of all the problems and how much better he'd have been if you didn't bring him back to the store and make him turn in all the candy he stole.
Yeah, that sounds complicated. I like thinking about things that are simple.
Right, because you just didn't think.
Like the floor. Ah, it's so flat. Did you ever think what life would be like if the floor was round instead of flat? I gotta think about that right now.
We'd just be sliding all over. And then you'd have to take the circumference into account. And then you just get all kinds of, they tax you on that, because there's more area, because, well, it's just covering the same distance measure-wise, it goes down and up.
See, this is why I left you. You make everything much more complicated than it needs to be.
But if it weren't more complicated, we wouldn't have science.
Well, I didn't know anything about science, and I still gave you a son to raise, so I think the point is on me there.
Yeah, that's something I never got to thank you fully for, is leaving me with him.
Are you making him worry about stuff?
I try to. He's just too dumb to worry.
He's too dumb to worry.
Takes a lot after you.
Well, he sounds like he should go with me. Where is he? Bring him in here.
David!
No, I've been worrying so much about geophysics and chemistry, you know?
Son, I've been talking to your father, and I think you might be having enough of geophysics.
What?
I want you to come look at daisies and think about floors with your old mom.
David, she doesn't understand us.
I mean, I don't think you have any problems that our own simple thoughts can't control.
Don't forget she's the bitch that turned you in.
I mean, don't you want to live a life of simplicity with me, son?
The world's gonna end in like 1,000 years or so, and I'm thinking about that all the time.
David, your mother has barely one voice in her head, and you've got several. You know what to do, David.
We have a majority, David.
Listen to us, David.
Yes?
Hey, man.
Hey.
I'm glad you agreed to meet with me. It's been 35 years since our last match. I want to tell you something.
Yes?
Push it.
Who is it? That's not what you want to tell me, though, right?
No.
Oh!
Listen, my real name is Jerry.
Oh!
I've been living a lie.
Oh!
He's wearing a business suit underneath his sumo wrestling.
That's something to tell you.
What?
Yes!
It's really his son under this sumo wrestling mask.
You're my father!
She just ain't understanding me, is she? She gets a star, she thinks she's the world.
Are you still moping about her? Come on. After we worked on you for so long, and this massage parlor.
All you need is
You don't just leave Employee of the Month and just leave it behind. I mean, that haunts you. I can see the certificate.
You're so much better than that, okay? You are our favorite customer. Okay?
You're really tight up here, man.
another place too.
Ooh, it feels like it's getting really tight down here. You want a gold star?
Yeah. You're like, you should be Employee of the Month.
You've been such a good customer.
Oh, I don't know why I ever thought love could be free.
It means more when you pay for it.
This is so much better than all that Lifetime crap. All that through thick and thin crap. That remembering your name crap.
We'll never leave.
I love your pectoralis major.
I mean, there's really just nothing but physical pleasure. Everything else is just a lie.
Yes! Don't
That's
you?
what we've been trying to say to you.
Oh, that was a lot.
This is what real love is.
Tactile stimulation.
Look at how much love he just made on his pants.
Yeah, I think there's a thing over us.
Oh my god.
Oh. Don't want to go outside of it because it might be instant death. I've read the tabloids.
Oh my gosh.
Well, if the tabloids
The
say
tabloids say
it's
it.
probably
That's
true.
You're saying, wait, you're saying if we leave this circumference area, we might just die?
Well, now you're being complicated. It's just a circle. I mean,
Nobody said circumference, he said
I'm
circle.
sorry guys, I'm
There's a
sorry.
difference.
I'm always making things more complicated than
I kind of need an explanation. Is it because of a cruel god? That would help
It
me.
would help, it would help.
Yeah.
Well,
Tell us, is it because of a cruel god?
well, on page 5.
Blake, cut his head off.
Cruel god!
Oh God! That's a real God.
it's cruel.
Wow. Yeah, that
Glad I
wasn't.
wasn't standing up.
That wasn't on page 5, guys. I flipped through it and it said that because of the recent, celebrities taking over TV stations, they were trying to just, keep things from being, crazy. And this is not what I read. Guys getting their heads cut off.
No, I just read about the goat-headed boy.
My children, this is your cruel God.
Hello!
I killed one of your friends.
We saw that.
We're
Did
sorry.
you really?
Maybe you should show us again, God.
What? No!
I don't think I believe in your malevolent power.
That is not us talking.
Take her, you have to take anyone.
Well, I'm always up for a challenge. Who shall it be, Blondie?
We were just saying her.
Well, if I get to pick,
Her.
Phil's been kind of annoying lately.
What? You're just trying to get the promotion. God, she's just trying to angle for the promotion.
You
She's
guys-
using you.
You guys know I'm God, right?
Yes.
I know that you've slept together. And I will not kill Phil. Name another.
Alright.
I love you, God.
If I have to choose Mark, I guess.
No, what? Phil was the first choice.
Mark is a great idea. I love it.
I mean, if I have to pick, God, you're kind of putting me on the spot here, but yeah, Mark, I guess. Mark.
Mark, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, it feels so good to stretch.
Phil, sit down, man!
I am clear.
Look like a daisy.
Oh, you remembered.
How could I forget? It's all you could say.
Yeah, our son is crazy. He's crazy. Like, I love living from day to day, but he's seriously emotionally disturbed.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Those are big ants. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. So well today.
Boom. Yeah, you look great too, Dad.
See?
Yeah, see,
Just dance, you know you want to dance.
Just dance. Keep moving those feet.
living spontaneously. We should all be free to dance.
We've got to think and concentrate. This is anarchy.
Dad, anarchy is only chaos and control.
Get smart all the time.
Getting smarter every day. I think that he's been doing so well under my influence.
She's touching you. She's touching you. Oh no.
Aw.
You could get in trouble for that, even though you are his mother.
I could get in trouble. See, you just think too much. He's free now.
Yeah, it's free!
You're actually my dad, aren't you? You are totally my dad.
Sumo wrestling suit, gone.
I was your father. In a past life.
And in the past life, you were Japanese and a sumo wrestler.
Yes.
Okay. You're just agreeing with. This is a mirror, isn't it? Boom! Oh!
One gold star.
Hey man, what the fuck? You left me behind.
Sorry, dude.
Come on.
After Randy left.
Huh?
After Randy left, our favorite customer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he would give me a blowjob.
Is he hiding in the floor? Oh, he's just gonna stick it straight through the board? Oh, okay, cool. This sounds fun now. Are we supposed to knock anywhere? Like,
Yes, you knocked 3 times.
Randy, how long have you been in there? This is more exciting. Amazing. Randy. Hey, Randy.
Crawl on your belly. Wiggle back and forth.
Randy, you've gotten so exciting with your demands. Man.
I am a cruel lover.
No, this isn't cruel, Randy. We're into it.
Wait. I'm into the whole love thing, but the cruel love thing. No.
Well, he thinks he's being... Randy, correct me if I'm wrong. You think you're being cruel because you're hiding and you're going to shove an erect penis to the board.
You took the words out of my mouth.
He's on to us.
Randy, are there more than...